What's going on YouTube? It's your boy vctrfs coming at you with another market watch. Guys, before I begin today's market watch, I want to talk about a couple of things. One, you really want to get link Rebos, and the only way to get them is through the Shonen Jump subscriptions. You subscribe, you get 4 cards a year, yada yada, blah 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 blah. Okay, I just want to say there's also a coupon code right here that's given to me by Karametsu Fox. We just call him Fox. In the YuGiOh Discord, by the way, if you guys aren't part of the YuGiOh Discord, definitely join it. It's just the link should be below. Click on it, join Discord, get on the chat. When I do my live streams, you can hop on voice channel and actually talk while I'm doing my live streams. It'd be pretty cool. Now I want to talk about the YuGiOh Shonen Jump setup. I have, I think, 21 or 26 Shonen Jumps. I actually did the thing opening a while ago where I showed you guys a stack of Shonen Jump cards. I just recently bought 10 more subscriptions to Shonen Jump, so that puts me to 31. I think 31, I could be wrong. I don't know, I'm really bad at math. I just want to tell you guys, here's what I do. Here's what I've done, and I want to explain this to you as best as possible so you guys can understand this. Maybe if you want to get involved, maybe you might do this. We know that Link Rebos is going to be a card that people want to play. Especially Spyrals, especially if it comes out soon, which, doing the math, looking at the months, this might actually come out, and I could be wrong, beginning next month, that fast. If you look at the setup between when a Prince Illusion Magician came out, when that Ciphered bullshit card that's still like $15, when that bag of shit came out, and if you correlate that, then we might get Link Rebos actually not by January, we actually might get it earlier. And think of it this way, if we do get Link Rebos earlier, that means we'll get Link Rebos and we'll have Spyrals full power. Boy, fun Yu-Gi-Oh, right boys? Now, I think that it's fair to say that Link Rebos is going to be worth it probably about what the subscription is. By the way, this code is minus $5. It doesn't work sometimes, you might have to refresh your page, I don't know how it works, but it does work. I've used it 10 times, it saved me $5 each one, so basically 50 bucks. I think Link Rebos is going to be worth at least, can we negotiate the fact that Link Rebos might be a $30 card? Deck's going to be using it, so it's still a pretty good card, and I think that the instant fusion into 1,000 Restrict if you want a monster, and then pop 1,000 Restrict, make it Link Rebos. I think that's a pretty good combo. I think you could do that. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I know I'm gonna get like 15 people in the chat say the same exact thing, but they're gonna say it differently. We're gonna word it differently, but for real, there's 15 you motherfuckers. Breathe, read what the other dude said. I got it. I do read all the comments. But yeah, guys, listen. So it'd be like this. So with this promo code, it'd be about $21 for a Shonen Jump subscription. If Link Rebos, let's say, is around $21, then you made your money on that one card. Now, if let's say the other 3 cards are just fucking dog shit cards, can we just, okay, 3 cards, pure dog shit. Think of it this way: those 3 cards, after the dog shit, like Cypher's like 15, but let's say they're like $10. So that's $30 extra you're getting for something that for no reason. Basically, you're just getting extra cards for trade value or for sell value. I think Link Rebos is going to be more than 30, but if we want to be safe, let's say it's a $30 card. Let's say it's a $20 card, $20.99 card. Link Rebos will make your money back, and extra cards will just supplement what extra income that is. So this is how I see it. This is why I see Shonen Jumps. I'm getting as many as possible, by the way. So I probably should have threw that in there. My goal is 100 Shonen Jumps added, and you know, I have 10. 90 more to go. I'm gonna be adding more. I think I do about 5 a day. I buy 5 to 10 of these bad boys a day. And the reason why I do that because I get guaranteed money is what that is. It's just guaranteed money, and I think it's hard to say no. I don't want guaranteed money in Yu-Gi-Oh. Guaranteed money. I like to gamble. 7s, and I think that if you don't get a Shonen Jump subscription, that you're just not doing something good service. You want to talk about investments in Shonen and anything Yu-Gi-Oh. I think Shonen Jump is the most easiest and clean-cut investment. I made a lot of money in the Prince Illusion Magicians. I really wish I had more time and more patience to buy more, because I would have made even more money. But it is what it is, guys. And I think that you might want to consider picking up some Shonen Jump subscriptions. With that said, let's talk about Prince Illusion Magician, who's currently a $39 card. We know she's getting a reprint. Now, we don't know if she's an ultra rare, we don't know the rarity 100%. So maybe it's confirmed, maybe it's unconfirmed, but it's still a $39 card. Now, it's like basically hot potato for all these sellers. Hot potato, you guys lose. I'm sorry to hear that. The card's originally $73 card from its $90 price point, and now it's handling around $73. Hot potato, you lose money. No big deal. If they sell this for $30, which you can easily go on eBay right now and list this for $30, and you'll sell this all day long, you'll get $30. Imagine paying $26 and getting $30. It's just, are you happy about that? I mean, I kind of am. I got rid of all my Prince Illusion Magicians. I just sold them as fast as possible because I was like, fuck it, I just want money today. I just want a plus guaranteed on what I'm having right now, which I did. Looking into other cards, let's talk about Spyrals and a new meta. We're talking about Spyrals coming out in about a month, new meta, and the thing is, there's 2 things that come with Spyrals. One, Spyrals are going to be the undefeated meta for about 2 weeks before Konami releases the ban list. in November and decimate Spyrals. That's one thing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are going with. Here's my theory, and here's the theory I just not recently came up with. So, Spyrals are amazing. Subterras might be the counter to Spyrals, but we don't know it yet. And the reason why we don't know it yet because nobody's really focused on Subterras because everybody's looking over here. This has happened in the past with Shadows. Everyone looked at Shadows and like, Shadows are amazing. Burning Abyss came on the same set, by the way, and everyone dumped Burning Abyss. I bought my Dante's for I think like 10s during release, and they were like a $15 to $20 secret rare, and I bought it for 10s. It was insanity. What I'm trying to say, guys, is maybe we look at Subterras, and maybe you start looking at Subterras and say, can this beat Spyrals? Because there might be something here. Could Konami, being smart, go, you know what, we'll release you Spyrals tier 0, and the counter Subterras, we're going to release some TCG exclusive cards, and we're just going to throw it out there and have fun with that. You can play Spyrals, and you can play Subterras, and you can fuck up Spyrals. Has it happened in the past? Yes. Burning Abyss Dolls. Now, can BA beat Dolls constantly? No. But BAs, we're definitely putting up a great fight, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, especially more pro players, we're considering Burning Abyss because a more playability than just Shadows, which really had just straight linear kind of plays. Really, you do this, you do this, you do this. Where BAs, you got more options, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players like to have more options on a deck that's just as good as not better than the current meta deck. Looking at Subterras though, Nemesis Archer, she's currently going for $475. When I went in on her, she was like $4, and I just went in and I bought for my own playset. I just want for me personally. I don't want to invest in this. Just for me personally. Looking at Hidden City, I spent $6 on this card, and that was a lot, by the way. I was like, $6? Fuck, I'm getting screwed. I know I am. Boom. Hidden City currently right now is $10. Looking at the price trends of raisable value, its market price is $8. Once again, I'm asking the question: can Subterras beat Spyrals? That's a real question because and no one can really have this answer until we get the next set, until we know the full spoilers of Circuit Break, and then we start playtesting with those cards. I think maybe Subterras can be the deck to beat Spyrals. And before you laugh at me, realize how Burning Abyss players were before fucking Burning Abyss was topping events. They were like, maybe this could beat up Shadows. This look kind of like we got things going here, fellas. Look at Johnny Mirror Force. Someone asked me if Johnny Mirror Force is going to be a good card. I said yes. I think Johnny Mirror Force is a good card to pick up. I think, in fact, you should get a playset and hold a playset of all the Mirror Forces, because in their time, Mirror Forces can go up and down in value depending on the meta. They're just that good of a card. Here's the thing. I think if you want to get Johnny Mirror Force, since they both come secret rare, you can buy the 2017 Megaton ones for $2 and change instead of this one, which is like almost $5, and then it goes right into $5. You can spend half that price and get secret rare Johnny Mirror Forces that you use for your deck. Like I said, you really want to get like a place of Mirror Forces in every one of your decks you have. Force Specs Ultimate Rare, and I told everybody to pick this card up, and now it's officially a $22 card, almost about to be bought out. And the reason why, because Counter Fairies. I am dog shit with Counter Fairies. If I would have bought mine. I think they were like $8.9 when I was talking about them, and now they're about $22. They spiked up hard, and they're not going down anytime soon. It's an Ultimate Rare from Enemy of Justice. This shit is not coming down. This or the regular rares. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that. The regular rares are fucking $3. That's fun. Looking at Cyber Dragons, Cyber Dark Dragons, Cyber Darks as in general, people are saying, can they be good? Probably in the future, but that's a future where we don't have Spyrals running around. Because if we have Spyrals and then we have Subterras to count Spyrals, I don't think Cyber Darks can do a thing. But look at the price points. Ultimate Rare Cyber Dark Dragons is about $45. Look, and that's for damage. I should really say. $85 for lightly played. Heavily played. Oh god, these prices are so insane. Looking at Cyber Dark Edge, it's about $38 for lightly played. $42 for first edition mint. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is just go to insanely overpriced, and you have these. You want to sell these as fast as fucking possible. Because let's be honest with you, this deck is not going to do shit. It's overhyped, and you need to sell it fast. Looking into DD Crow Ultimate Rare, now this card has had a history going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Looking at its market price, it's about $27. Looking at the price trend, showing that it's going down in value, guys. We can look into it real quickly. Unlimited limit's about $16. Now, for my friends that want to be first edition, guys, you might have to go in a little bit, and that's where you're probably gonna hit that $27 price point. First edition, lightly played, it's about $22, and then we want to go first edition near mint. Mine? It's about $30. So it's pretty expensive. But if you got the unlimited version of Ultimate Rares, that's pretty good. Because if this card goes back up again, the unlimited Ultimate Rares are going to go up. That's going to be the one to go up. Will the first edition Ultimates go up? Probably a little bit. But the unlimited, in this case, the unlimited will go up higher than the actual. You'll get more value from the unlimited first editions, unlimited rares, because they're, especially like you played, because that's what people might be going for, because $30 is pretty already insanely high. Again, Ghost Ogre and Soul Rapid. You got this bitch for $9. You got this bitch for $10, $20, and $60. This price is gonna maintain 60 for a while until we know that Ghost Ogre is not viable. The problem is we don't know that 100%. We're seeing a lot of decks not play Ghost Ogre, but the reason why it's still good because the possibility of playing Ghost Ogre, the possibility of Ash Blossom not being good, you got Ghost Ogre. By the way, if you can't afford Ash Blossom, you got Ghost Ogre, which is a cheaper alternative. And by the way, cheaper, I mean almost $10 fucking alternative from a 2016 Megaton one. 2016 Megaton promo card. Guaranteed it came in one of the Megatons. $10. God. Looking at Eradicate Epidemic Virus, this card is insanely priced. I just want to talk about it real quickly because this correlates to another virus card that I battle about constantly. This is a card that when it first came out, nobody looked at this card because everyone thought this card was bad because the requirements are so insane. My brain doesn't work like this, guys. But then Dark Horse came out, and this card spiked up hard in value, and it's still high up there from way back when. So here's the thing. I think if any of another virus card sees prevalence in any deck, then that virus card will not only be spike up to a crazy high value, but maintain the high value price. And my argument is literally Eradicate Epidemic Virus. Looking right here, Lightning Play is about $25 for a Lightning Play. Oh, look at another Lightning Play, it's about $22, $23. So yeah, this card was literally like $6 when it came out, by the way. I know because I was playing in this fucking game when this happened. Insanity. Looking at Cyber and Dragon and looking at Power Bond, $80, $145. It's done by a seller named YuGiOh Bargain. Ironically, you're not getting a fucking bargain. Looking at Brain Control, it's spiked hard in value. Its market price was about $20, but now it's heavily played. You're looking at about $11. Unlimited Lightning Play is about $13. First Edition Lightning Play is about $14. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this card is going down in value because it's not seeing play. But here's the funny thing: if we get any kind of archetype, and this can happen, that is, I don't know, archetype doesn't use abstract much, just straight stays on board, this might be a thing. Not only would this might be a thing, but this might be a thing and the price will reflect it, and the price will go back up, and the market price of it, just general market price, will spike up in value because people are going to buy this to use in their deck. I think this is a great card. I think this is a card that's not ready yet, but it can be ready, and if it is ready, you might want to pick this up. Ultimate Rare. If you could trade for it, it's probably the best way to get it, but you trade for it, nobody's looking at it right now, nobody cares about this card right now, but I think this card might have some intrinsic value. Obviously, there's the other version of Brain Control, but I think the Ultimate Rare always looks nicer. That's my opinion. Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Legendary 6 Samurai Shien is actually looks like it's about to go up in value. Its market price is about $15, but looking at it in the market, watch it, you say about $18 fucking dollars. That's for moderated played. Looking at near mint, almost about $20 fucking dollars. And when we talk about first editions, if there are any left actually, they're near mint, it's about $34 fucking dollars. The problem with 6 Samurai, and I'm a 6 Samurai fan, guys, but the problem with 6 Samurai is you can't fucking make a discussion about this high price 6 Samurais and tell me this deck is fucking good. And the reason why you can't make that discussion with me, because we have literally tier 0 fucking Spyrals coming out. You're not good, 6 Samurais. Sorry. I don't give a fuck about your new support. What does it do? Actually, wait 1 second. My deck goes plus 12. Eat ass, motherfucker. I'm sorry, 6 Samurai players. I'm a Samurai player myself. I'm a huge 6 Samurai player, by the way. I'm not going to buy 6 Samurai cards right now. And I'm not going to be looking at people with a strong cold face holding a first edition near mint Legendary 6 Samurai Shien and telling me why he could justify that card for $30 when I could literally invest in stuff to use for Spyrals, which is tier fucking 0. Shut up, 6 Samurai guy. You don't earn that right to talk. Now, by the way, I just want to, like I said, I'm a 6 Samurai guy and I'm trying to wait to get my 6 Samurai stuff, but these values are all going to fucking plummet hard. And then we got to come back around and then we got to look at these cards again and go, okay, now is these values worth us coming and picking it up? When the value will decline, you ask. Give it about a week or 2 after Spyrals came out, and we know Konami's not doing anything. Give it about 3 weeks after Spyrals come out. If this price is still high up, these guys are on crack cocaine. It's a mixture. They call them 8 balls. It's something insane. Listen, this price is not reflective of what is needed. This price is not reflective of what the market demands, and this price is actually overinflated, meaning that these prices will actually decline really fast. And when they do, we actually come in and pick up 6 Samurai Shien's Ultimate Rares for a modest price. We're still gonna get banged because real talk, Spyrals is still around. But if Spyrals do get neutered post haste, then maybe we come in with 6 Samurais when they get new support. But right now, we can't make the discussion. That's what any deck, by the way, including Subterrace I just mentioned, including fucking Cyberdarks, all that shit. Don't tell me about a deck that's gonna be good when we're a month away from getting a tier 0 deck. I hate when people do that. It's Pendulum Edition is gonna be a good deck. Really good. I go plus 12 on my first turn. If I do it wrong, plus 8. I'm sorry. You were saying? I'm not trying to overhype Spyrals, so let's be honest with you, the deck is fucking dumb. I've been playing it for a day. I know how to play a deck now after 1 day of playing it. I'm not the fastest Yu-Gi-Oh player in the bunch, and if I can learn a deck after 1 day of playing the deck, I guarantee you everyone can. And if everyone can learn something that fast, that could go plus 12 so hard, I think we just can't have a discussion for other archetypes. That's what I'm trying to say. 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 I was looking at her butt, but that's what I'm trying to say. I was checking her ass out. I was checking her ass out. That's it. Skullmeister is a $20 card, which is insane because you can get literally the Cola Duel Super Edition version for $1. We'll talk about that in the future in this video and later on in this video. Shooting Star Dragon is $90, which makes me want to sub match for like 60. Sweet deal, by the way, guys. Let me play for $60 for Shooting Star Dragon because this price is overhyped. Once again, overhyped. Eat ass, motherfucker. Effect Veil Ultimate Rare is a market price of $25, but you get unlimited light you play for $20, which makes you kind of want to pick this up. And the reason I want to kind of pick this up because you really got Spyrals and you look at them in the OCG. Spyrals, this card is actually seeing play. If this card's seeing play, maybe this card price will go up in value. What? I dare say that, sir. Listen, this card is starting to see play in Spyrals and the OCG. The reason why, because their field spell can fucking shuffle this bitch back in the deck for free. And you know you're gonna be using Effect Veiler guaranteed once per turn. It's just gonna happen. And I think that people might want to start picking up Effect Veilers. That's a pretty good idea. Pretty fucking good. Next card. Rescue Rabbit from Photon Shockwave is a $16 card. You can see right here, it's spectrum value. You can see the market price being about $16. Looking at its price, it's about $16 to $17 to even $18. The thing about this card is it's going down to $10. The reason why is because this card top one deck top with this card, and let's be honest with you, he ran 3 rabbits and 3 vanilla monsters. So once you use your first rabbit, those vanilla monsters aren't as good. The thing about Rescue Rabbit, and I think it's still a great card, but it's not ready to become an amazing blowout card. And I think that Rescue Rabbit is going to go down in value before it shoots back up again. That's my opinion. I think it's going to be hit 10 before it hits 20. Madochi Magiline scared the shit out of me. Madochi scared the shit out of me. The reason why is because Madochi Magiline only came out in Return of the Duelist. Madochi Magiline also is a card that's fucking almost $10 fucking dollars. I'm literally buying this deck by next month because I'm making a deck called Trick or Treats. If you watched my live stream, you heard about it. If not, I'll have the deck profile. It'd be really cool to see. But yeah, Madochi Magiline, guys. That's a thing. $9, $10. This card was $6 for a while. It slowly crept up and crept up and crept up. Looking at its price trend, you could just, it's trying to stabilize, but it's just there's like an underneath layer of the deck going, we should hit 10, boys. And then once it's 10, the card's gonna go, you know what? 11 really belongs to us. And I just think that this card's gonna go higher and higher in price to the fact that as more sets come out, I think this card will go higher in price. This card's not been reprinted. This card's not amazing, but Madochi's are that deck that literally needs a little, not much to make it a tier 1 deck again. You do know that, right? Like it doesn't need much to get going. And I think that Madochi Magiline is a great card. And yeah, you might want to start picking up a set of this. I don't know why. Someone asked me about Pilot's Eyes, and will Pilot's Eyes go up in value? We've seen Ghost Ogre recently go up in value to $10, which is a card that was in a Megaton. Looking at Pilot's Eyes, the original printing from Dark Illusion, it's $14. Now looking at Pilot's Eyes for what we hear in the Megaton, well, it's like $2, right? I mean, it's a good investment. Here's the issue. You got 162, 32, 36, 18, 120, 9, 22, and I guarantee you as you go on, you get other dumb numbers like 78 and stuff like that. That's literally from like $2 to $4. This card will go up in value in my personal opinion, but I think it's going to take a long while. The only way to stop this card from going up in value is if Konami was to hit this card in the balance. Besides that, one little thing, I think Pilot's Eyes will go up in value. In fact, I think Pilot's Eyes might actually be having a common reprint coming out soon. My speculation, guys, but I still don't think that's going to affect the price of the card. I still think the card's going to be good, and in fact, I think the card will go higher in value and might make anywhere from $7 to $10 in its future. But that future is at least 6 months away. So that's up to you whether you want to invest in this card or not. That's just my opinion on this card and my speculation on what this card's future price. Spyrals. Let's talk about Spyrals. I'm talking about the whole video. Let's just jump in there. Spiral Gear Big Red's a $16 card. And the reason why it's a $16 card because me and anyone else that can basically go on eBay can look at the card and see the fact that you could buy a playset of German super rares for $20 on eBay right fucking now. You buy $20 for a playset of Germans, you spend $2 to get the English rare unless you have it already, and you put that in extra sleeve, put it in another deck box according to Yu-Gi-Oh rules, and then you got super rare Spiral Big Gear Big Reds. The thing is about Spiral Big Gear Big Reds is you only really need 2 of them in the decks that we've seen in OCD. They only mostly play 2. If you want to play it right now, you can play 3 in your current deck, but it's going to go down to 2. Spiral Super H is a $28 card. Enough said about that. That's insane. After 28, it starts going to 29 and higher and higher and higher. I think Spiral Super Ages is another card that we have about a month, and I think it's not insane to see this card hitting $40, $50 right before the set comes out, because you need Super Ages. Not kind of like it. You need it. It's a thing. Spyro Quick for OTS Tournament Pack Rare, it's still about $6-7. Oh, excuse me. That price is not going to change. Oh my god, heartburn. That price is not going to change. Oh, here you go. Spyro Get Big Gear Big Red, $30. Spyro Big Gear Big Red. Yes, I fucked that name up. $30. 30 cents. I'm sorry. 30 cents for this fucking card. So 30 cents for the card. You spend 20 to the super rare from Germans, and you just rocking it. Not only do you got super rares, but you got German super rares. High five. Anyone high five? Anyone? Cat? High five. My cat just pissed. My cat just pwned me, bro. She went meow. She looked at me and she was like, you don't get that. Fucking cold-blooded. Alright, Machine Duplication Ultimate Rare was a card I said that you should really want to consider picking if you want to play Spyrals. When I explained it at the time, Machine Duplication for lightly played unlimited was about $9. We're looking at right now, it's at about $16 for heavily played. Unlimited lightly played, it's about $25. It's a bit of a little bit of a jump. I'm actually slowly buying this because I might be playing Spyrals. So I know. Before you start flipping on me, why? Because the deck goes plus 12. I also own Subterra, so I'm hoping that becomes the polar opposite. The Burning Abyss to my Shadows. The Shadows to my Burning Abyss. That'd be really cool. Alright, listen. This card's insanely overpriced and insanely overvalued. And the best way to get this card is most likely on eBay. I always say go first edition, even with this version. I'm still gonna hold to that. But if you get a lightly played version of this for about $16 to $20, it's considered a deal in this setup and variation. And I believe you go on eBay, you could probably get this for that much. This card will go up in value the minute that fucking other Double Helix is released. Let's talk about Instant Fusion for a little bit, because we talked about Relinkariba early in this video, and we didn't really hit on Instant Fusion. Here's the thing about Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion went from 15 to 25, and then stopped. If some Relinkariba news comes out, if we get a date for Linkariba, we get a date for that fucking card, I'm gonna speculate this card will hit $35. When Linkariba comes out, I'm gonna speculate that this card's gonna hit about $40 again. That's my speculation on Ultimate Rare Instant Fusion. The reason it went up is not because of Spyrals using it currently right now. Let's be real about that. It's not because Spyrals gonna use it. Spyrals aren't even gonna fucking play it when Double Helix comes out. The reason why this went up in value, because other decks now have a way to go Instant Fusion, down on your strict, and then you go into Linkariba. I'm not even sure if that's a real play, but if that's a real play, I'd be fucking beast. It's just 1,000 life points, give me your monster, and you attack this little motherfucker that does stuff to you. Quick effect, by the way. Eat ass, motherfucker. That's insane. Now, I think that Instant Fusion is a great card, and I said to get it when it was 15s. Hopefully you guys listen to me, because now it's worth $10 extra, and that's the extra fee you gotta pay for your ignorance. Okay. Go Sweeping Winter Cherries. I said it was a $4 card. $4 card to please get it. I own 9 of this fucking card, not including my own personal place that I have myself. This card right now, it's about $10 right here. Looking at the Megaton ones, it's about $8, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's gonna go higher. Here's the funny part. Someone hit me up on Facebook and was telling me, where is it? Okay, here we go. There's a gentleman named CP Collectibles who put up 70 of these. 70. Out of 70 he put up, he now has only 48 left. My speculation is that this card's price is going to go higher and 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 higher. The reason why is because in the Spyro Mirror match, if you go first, if you go second, game 1, if you win game 1 and you go second, you throw in your Go Sweeping Winter Cherries. So your opponent starts a combo, you Go Sweeping Winter Cherries, you hit the Double Helix, and you sit back and go, get ready to get fucked next turn, my friend. It's a really good card. And that's only in Spyros. That's only looking in the close kind of market. I think this card would still be good post-haste. Looking at the future, I think this card's gonna be good. I think this card's better than Dimensional Barrier, which is getting a reprint. Card of the Mice is $30. Time to sell Card of the Mice, I guess. Hello, Card of the Mice? Get out. Sell this card. This card should not be $30. This card should be $20 at best. And the reason why I'm saying that, because this card only goes in pure Dracos, which you can't really make pure anymore. You really have to do a different variation with them. And a different variation, you can't play Card of the Mice. Or Chainburn. If you're playing Chainburn, cool. Just realize the fact that people are not going to care because you're still you had your time Chainburn, you had your fun, and I don't know if you can do it again. I'm going to call you out for it. I don't think you can do it again. Is what it is. Look at Cosmos. Cosmojo is now $18, and I think that's a new stable price. So stable price for a while was $9 to $10. The new price of Cosmojo is now $18 fucking dollars. Destroyer right over here is about $16 for a Destroyer. That's insane. $16 for a card that literally like only allowed one of. Yeah. Tin Can $12. It's always been about $11. Cosmo Dark Lady though, she's $11 and she's always been about $4. This dude's been $6 and he was heading about $8. Basically, what I'm trying to say, if you have Cosmos shit you want to sell it right now, because we're not getting Cosmos off the balance anytime soon that I can see in the future. Performance Pendulum Sorcerer, I bought it at about $2. If you look at the market price, you see it right here. It was the market price for average card, about $2 card. And looking at it right now, unlimited edition near mint about $8. First edition near mints coming about almost $11, about $10.50. Sell them. I'm dead serious. If you got pendulum stuff, sell it right now. Fuck it. It's you go one in for two, and you're pulling out for at least $8. You're making 400% profit. Absolutely sell this card. Gateway to Chaos is $22. Someone mentioned in my last video in the comment section about talking about how there's a combo coming out. They're starting to see some playing OGG, and I go, it's nifty. I don't think it's worth $2. I don't think it's worth $2. And to be honest with you, why wouldn't this card be get reprinted in the future is my question. Anybody that's looking to buy this card, can this be reprinted in the future? Yes, and I think that's the reason why I think it's going to be. Okay, high speed Chanabra. I'm just looking at high speed riders and looking at high speed Chanabra, and she's actually starting to go up in price. You stay down, bitch. You stay down because nobody needs you. Trisha's about 4 and change. Cypher and Omega's on 20. Remember when that dude was $30 less than like 2 days ago? Yeah. Here's something really interesting though. Cyframe Gear Gamma was $10 in the market price. Now we're looking at it's about $15 and it's only 1 page left. I'm gonna predict that Cyframe Gamma might get bought out soon. And the reason why is because if people go in the hand trap motion, if people go in the motion to get Ghost Reaper, Ash Blossom, all their stuff, Cyframe Gear Gamma actually is an amazing counter. Not only is it an amazing counter, but I think with the reintroduction of hand traps being in the main deck in an overwhelmingly manner, I think Cyframe Gear Gamma actually might be worth its price. Right now, its price is about $15, and I'm telling you right now, buying it out will be $17. I guarantee you all this will be sold out soon. This card is going to be a lot of money real soon. Looking at D-Barrier, it's almost $8 to $10 for this card, and to be 100% honest with you, 2017 Megaton, some people are starting to post more back up. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this card's no, it doesn't deserve this price. It's gonna get reprinted, and the card's decent, but we're about to enter a format in which links are gonna be overwhelmingly in our format, and this card is dick against links. The only reason this card has any kind of value is because it's decent against the Pendulum Magician deck, which it is. It's very good against the Pendulum Magician deck, but other than that, yeah, no. One which Ice Bell is $17 for unlimited near mint. First edition near mint coming in about $18. Her price actually looks like it's going down a little bit. She was $20, I think, Monday of this week, and now she's coming back down in value. And the reason why it's coming back down in value because people are like, "Yay, win witches," and then people are like, "Wait a minute, hold on." Magicians were fucking people up. Fucking win witches. 16. I love you, baby. 16, 17. It's still a good card. I think Witches is going to be still used in our meta for about a month. After that, I think you might want to get rid of it. In fact, if you want to sell Witches, I think this is the best time to sell Witches. Just throw it out there. Aggressive Screen is $7. $8, I'm sorry. $8 for Aggressive Screen. That's the new price. It was a $2 card that now is about an $8 market price card. This card is not worth its value. How's the champs, John? I know you watch my videos. I'm telling you, man, like, you shouldn't never talk the bad thing about Dp-Ygo and how Marker watches hype cards, because the next card you got hyped was from you. I know you didn't do it intentionally. I know. You had all good. You know, I saw the video. You had all good intentions, but it's just, I find it fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. And the fact that the thing you should have did was disagree with the kid, because the kid was an idiot and he literally strawmanned an argument for buyouts. That's literally what he did. If you watch the video, I watched the video like 5 times just to get a full understanding of what happened. He strawmanned an argument for buyouts. I actually emailed Dp-Ygo. We went back and forth, and he excused himself in the conversation because he had his view and I had my view, which I can respect, but he's fucking wrong. All right, and by the way, no, sell this card. Yeah. Foolish Berry Goods is about $9. Remember this card was a $1 card? Well, not the Raging Tempest one. The Raging Tempest one was always about like $3. Remember when fucking Megaton Foolish Berry Goods was a $1 card? Yeah, and I said you might want to pick this card up. In my video, if you watched cards to buy throughout the Megatons, this is one card I heavily emphasized on because I knew this card was gonna be money. I always said you always want to have this card because it's a Lego piece that's gonna fit in a deck. Here's the funny thing about this card though. This card is once Spyrals get hit, if there's a balance like hit Spyrals and Spyrals get hit to oblivion, and that's like Spyrals are not in the picture anymore. This card will go back down to $1. Can I tell you a little something funny? This shit will be worth more money in the future, more than what it is worth right now, if another deck adopts this card. I guarantee it. So when it goes back down to $1, we'll come back and talk to you. I'll see you later, Foolish Berry Goods. Darklight Excel is about $17, and if you look over here, it's about $18. And this card was originally $20, starting to go down a little bit in value, and that's because people are just starting to forget the old archetypes because they're moving towards the new archetypes. But Yu-Gi-Oh investors have to look at the old archetypes because they might have value that can beat the new archetypes. So I don't know if sure Darklight's out. I don't really. I haven't played the deck that much myself, to be honest with you, but a friend of mine told me the deck's good, and I do believe what he says, so you might want to check that out. Invocation, $35. Now it's about $33. The market price $35, now it's about $33. I still think Invoke YuGiOh is a great deck. I think you gotta be out of your goddamn mind if you don't think this deck's amazing. Not only do I think this deck's amazing, but I think this deck can still be C play even when Spyrals are out. Guys, it's still a good deck. Invoke YuGiOh is a very sturdy deck. It doesn't allow your opponent to do much if it gets its full setup on the field. I think it can easily do that, so you might want to consider holding on to yours. It's up to you. You can hold on, you can sell it, get ready for something new. It's 100% up to you guys. Up next, we have Invoke Makaba. Invoke Makaba is coming about $23. Market price is about $26, so it actually went down a little bit in value. You can see right here when it spiked up a little bit, stopped, and went down a little bit of value. You see, YuGiOh players were hoping that YuGiOh Invoked was going to be a deck this weekend. It was a deck, but not as prevalent as they hoped it was going to be. And now people are still slowly starting to get rid of theirs and going to Pendulum Magicians, forgetting that deck, the YuGiOh Invoked deck, is still a fucking amazing deck. And I would argue a good statement the fact that this deck actually is a tier 1 deck. I just said 30 minutes in the video. I'm going to keep going because I have more Yu-Gi mods to talk about. Ultra Polymerization. I still own 5. I got to get more of this. I just want to say, if you want to pick up a card that's really good, get Ultra Polymerization. Name it's about $2.75. It's about $2-3 for this card. This is a card nobody's looking at right now. That's fucking amazing. Remember the other Polymerization when nobody looked at it? That shit became like $6 from like a quarter fucking common. Little shit you might want to fucking brand up. Actually, I think a little rare, but it's still like a quarter card. Ash Blossom Royal Spring, still hitting $70. If you look at the market price, it's $68, but look over here plus shipping, it's $71 for Ash Blossom Royal Spring. I tell everybody, once you get your invite, sell this fucking card. This card is too expensive. Could it hit 90? Possibly. Should it hit 90? No. No card should ever hit that damn price point. I just hate when a card hits that price point. It's like holding a nuclear bomb. Yeah, you're the man with the nuclear bomb, but that should go off in your hand. You could be fucking vaporized. That's literally Ash Blossom Royal Spring. If a reprint gets announced today, this card's price is going to tank so far. Definitely $30, $40 maybe, but $40 to $30. It's gonna tank. It's gonna be like a Pennsylvania Magician. That was a $70 card. Now it's holding about $38. Let's be honest with you, no one's buying that fucking card at $38 even still. Masterpiece YuGiOh Say King is actually starting to decline in value. Look at a $13 market price, and it's about $11 for the card. Dronic Diagram, same thing. It's about $27, $28 for this card. And look at the market price, it was $36. People are starting to lose faith, and we have 3 Dronic Diagrams, and people are still losing faith in this fucking deck. That's pretty scary. It's pretty scary the fact that people who think this deck is bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna be going with Pendulum Magicians to a lot of regionals and getting a lot of losses if they're gonna sleep on this fucking deck. I don't care if you just played it. If you're not on the opposite end of this deck watching it do its thing, you're gonna be in a fucking world of trouble. I think this deck is still very good. Duels Alliance is now $14. I just sold mine for $20. I kept telling everybody, sell yours, sell yours, sell yours. Hopefully you guys sold your Duels Alliance. I think I forgot how much I sold mine. I think I sold mine for like 17 after shipping and everything like that. Its market price is 19, but it's getting a reprint. I think it's 2 in the new Yu-Gi-Oh box thingy with all the decks. And now people are trying to hawk this for about $14, and I guarantee the price will go lower. Its card price will actually is going to plummet. It will hit $6, guaranteed again. How you doing, Duels Alliance? Welcome to the bottom of the food chain. Next card, Public Notch, is actually still $16. We've seen YuGiOh fall. We've seen all this YuGiOh shit fall. Literally, Invoke YuGiOh, everything fell. And this card actually is trying to hold its price point. Here's the thing. I think we're going to see Public Knowledge fall as well. Now, you got the Public Engine that people are trying to put in other decks, but I still don't think it's going to be valuable. And I think within a week, we're going to see this card price actually fall down and back down in value. Trickster Reincarnation is $22. You know, Tricksters were amazing throughout the UDS. One kid was just fucking wiping the floor in him, but we didn't really see that many decks top in regionals with Tricksters. And I think that's what is making a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players look away from this deck. I still think this is a good deck. I still think if you don't know how to play this deck, you might want to learn how to play this deck at the very least, because this deck will catch you looking easily. Firewall Dragon was almost 40. Well, it was 44 at high price, and now it's about $37, $34. Here's the funny part. This card actually might go in value because it's used in the Spiral deck. Yeah, so it's gonna maintain its value. I don't like it either. And the last thing to talk about, I'll say card, but Legendary Duels Booster Box. People ask me what I think about this box. $50 for the box, but then you have a chance of getting a $17 card, $11 card, $11 card, $9 card, and $3.75 if you want to sell it. Here's the thing about legendary duels. It's a collector's box. It's only used for collectors. They'll only have viability for collectors. Don't fucking think you're gonna buy this and make a fucking tier 0 deck because no one's looking over here. No, people are looking over here. It's just nothing. It's good for collectors, and you want to get these cards home as fast as possible. I didn't mention Red Eyes Paper Dragon, how this card can actually go increase in value over time, and I'm still sticking to that. But if you want to sell a card really fast, if you have it right now and you want a quick 17 bucks from a card that from a pack that you paid from Legendary Duels, sell it. It's quick $17. Guys, I appreciate you watching my Yu-Gi-Oh! Marker watches. I appreciate everything you do. I forgot to mention my fucking Patreon. I just forgot to mention Patreons. Thank you for being a Patreon. I appreciate you. I gotta try to remember in my videos for my Patreons. Thank you for being a Patreon, by the way. I'll mention you guys. I just, my memory's all fucked up because I was setting all this up. I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I appreciate you guys. And I had my cat in my lap earlier, and I was talking about a symbiotic relationship. And my cat, when she's on my lap, it makes me feel comfortable, it makes me feel good, and I can pet her, and everything's good for me. For her, she's good. She knowing that she'll get her treats. She gets to the doctor's appointment, which I spent money for this little fucking cat. She has a little cat thing she lays on. She's good, and I'm good, and it's a symbiotic relationship. And that's how it is with YouTube. Yeah, I just compared you to a fucking cat. Shit happens. Listen, I need you guys to subscribe to my videos, to like my videos, to enjoy my content, and the comments. I love reading the comments. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of the main reasons I do these kind of videos. Besides my Patreons, who are fucking awesome, I like reading the comments. I like the feedback. I would like for you guys to come on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch group, the Facebook group, because I go on there and you can talk about cards that I might not be looking at, and I might personally want to go and buy. I've done it in the past. I'll do it again. I guarantee you. You guys check out the Discord, and people on Discord are amazing. It's all about talking about money, and it's all about, you know, getting involved in the situation within a voice chat, which is pretty nifty. You also hop in the voice chat when I'm on my live stream. So I'm on my live stream playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hop in the voice chat. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what I do anyway. I love talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Hence I'm a YouTuber. So I appreciate that. The main thing is to subscribe to me as well, because the more people subscribe to me, the more popular I get on YouTube. More popular I get on YouTube, I could become one of the bigger YouTubers. Yay! Why would I want to become the bigger YouTuber? Because I'm a YouTuber who actually cares and wants to fix this game. Besides the fact that I talk about the money and I talk about cards, and let's be honest with you, I'm pretty on fucking point lately. Besides talking about these cards, I want to make this game better. And I think that we need to show Konami that we can be something that Konami can talk with and deal with. Konami's overlooking Zodiac, they're overlooking Reddit, and they're overlooking YouTube. And that's because the YouTubers are literally scuffling amongst each other. And I think I'm the kind of YouTuber that's going to be the kind of guy, if enough people subscribe to me, get enough popular enough that I can help fix this game. Not only fix this game, but actually take YouTube and take the Zodiac and work with Reddit and get it all together, and we could actually get something going. I really do think I can do that, and I really like when you guys subscribe to me. I really like when you guys like the video, and you guys are part of this just as much as I am. I'm only as good as you guys in the comments, you guys in the likes, you guys join the Mark Facebook groups, you guys join the Discord, especially fucking Patreons. I'm only as good as you guys. You guys only allow me to be that good. That's all you guys do, and I appreciate you guys for that. Seriously, thank you. So make sure to subscribe. Anyway, guys, it's your boy vctrfs, and you guys have a great fucking day.